Brought to you by Xander Insurance. Compare rates from top term life insurance companies in seconds at Xander.com.
Quick question. I am just curious. My financial advisor is recommending that I open a whole life plus 100 life insurance policy.
Of course.
And so I would just love y'all's wisdom and input on that.
Well, here's the simple wisdom. Fire them.
Okay.
You don't have a financial advisor. You have an insurance salesman posing as a financial advisor.
Yeah, so I guess the situation is they are recommending to open this to supplement income if the market is down.
No, we know all this, Jake.
No, we know how the scam works. We're just telling you it's a scam.
Yeah, so saving you a little bit of time, anything you tell us that they told you, we've heard.
Yeah.
So George is feisty today. Very feisty.
I just hate...
I believe you ate and left
Jake.
no crumbs. Is that what the kids say?
Yeah, yes, ate and left no crumbs. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Here's
I'm
the
trying,
deal.
folks. I'm really trying.
I hate nothing more than when people get ripped off. And I'm glad you're catching this before you jumped into it, and we have to tell you, cancel the whole life policy and fire your financial advisor. And so I understand what they're telling you. Here's the key. Any good financial advisor would tell you, you should not mix insurance and investing. If you want to invest, be my guest. If you want insurance, get you some term life insurance. But you should not mix the two. It's a very crappy product. Just the internal cost of this thing could implode eventually because of how expensive it is and how high the commissions are for the insurance agent.
I only recommend term life insurance because it's simple, affordable coverage. And you should get it only from Xander Insurance because they work for you, not the insurance companies. Xander compares all the top term plans to save you money so you don't get ripped off with insurance that they market like a so-called investment. Term from Xander is the only life insurance I would get from my family. It's all I've ever bought and all I've ever recommended. Go to Xander.com or call 800-356-4282.
And so they don't have your best interest at heart. That's the bottom line. And any financial advisor who's worth their salt would tell you, oh, Jake does not need whole life insurance. He needs to invest in XYZ fund. And so they should be, I don't know where you found this person. Is this an old buddy of yours?
It's mutual, one of their sister companies.
Okay. I would say no thank you, and I'm going to actually pause and I'll circle back when the time comes, and then just never circle back. You do it as politely as you need to, and if you want a trustworthy financial advisor, jump on RamseySolutions.com and click on Trusted Pros, and I can guarantee you they're never going to be pitching you whole life insurance.
You just gave me a great idea for a segment that James will never approve.
Hit me. Pitch it.
We could do old school shock jock kind of radio, but nothing shocking, and we would
just be
on with
part?
Jake. Well, hear me out.
Okay.
We would be on with Jake right now, and we would have James and the fancy, they're all smart back there, and they could dial up this guy's advisor.
Oh, we hear it live.
And the guy answers. Jake's on the call. We're over here, and Jake goes, "Hey, so and so, listen, I'm getting back to you on the proposal. I got a couple guys with me on here." And you and I now jump in and we go, "Hey, so-and-so, it's Ken and George from the Ramsey Show, and we just had a great talk with Jake, and Jake has authorized us to say this to you. No thanks." And we hang up the phone.
That's it. We do it for him.
It's not ugly.
Yeah.
It's not unkind.
I'm sure
but you just said
person.
no thanks, and I like it's no thanks.
I'm down, Ken. I'm down. Let's do it.
Do you like that?
I love it.
It's not unkind, and we're not trying to be rude. But it's a kind of you're fired, but it's like, by the way, you're on the Ramsey Show, and no thanks.
I'm just impressed James liked one of your ideas. You know how rare that is?
Well, to be fair to James, my ideas are not necessarily very easy for him to like.
Ken's eaten food on the show several times, so I'm pretty sure I don't turn down Ken's ideas that much.
I know. I'm actually making James out to be, he's very nice. He's one of the nicest people on the planet.
Pleasant.
No, I thought it was fun, James. I really didn't think it was a serious pitch, but if we could do that, I do think it would be entertaining. Because here's why I'm saying this. Jake calls. Here's what's going on. How many times do we get that call in a given month about whole life?
Probably 5. Okay. 5 or 6 at least.
But this is an industry that still thrives.
Yes.
They're still out there. And boy, if you've ever heard Dave talk about whole life, holy smokes. I mean, when we get a whole life call,
about it.
Oh my gosh. When he calls, I put a helmet on.
I
And
think
when somebody
whole life
calls-
hurt Dave as a child. There's that level of anger and trauma involved.
Anyway, no thanks, Jake. George gave you. I like that. It was very kind because you're a classy guy.
Yeah, I don't
No
want to be a
thanks.
jerk.
No thanks. That's our new thing. No thanks.
If anyone depends on your income, you need affordable term life. Never cash value insurance. Visit Xander.com today for quotes.